All right, Shalom. It's the brother Kushab coming back at you with another quick lesson. And before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well, and peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect, and as well as those that believe in the gospel and may you endure it to the end, Lord willing. All right. And just coming back at you, all right, with another lesson. As we can see with this video I'm getting ready to play, it says WEF founder. All right, I'm not going to say the name because it might get my page strike. All right. So it says transition of humankind into the intelligent era, quote unquote, has begun. All right. Now, if you can see, who's on the screen. All right. We can see the name. All right. The pioneer, the spokesman. Okay, for the wicked elite. All right. Now let me I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna get some precepts that Lord will to be edifying. All right, because we can clearly see, all right, that the devil is getting ready to come down with great wrath. All right, we can clearly see that they're getting ready to push this thing, man. All right, so I'll just let it play out.
I was speaking here 7 years ago after having written a book about the fourth industrial revolution. I showed how this revolution will change how we live, how we act, how we communicate, how we produce, and how we consume.
Now, Salaki, let me pause it. You can see this devil said, that this fourth industrial revolution would change the way how we communicate, how we act, all right, how we do pretty much damn near everything, man. All right. Now, Salaki, I'm going to try to let it play out, all right? But I just want to touch on a few points to just pay attention, all right, to the wordplay, man.
Now, we are speaking not just about the fourth industrial revolution. We are speaking about the transition of humankind into a new era, which is not just characterized by technological change. A new era where humankind will enjoy many more opportunities and possibilities. It's a transition. It's a transition from we first had the transition about 100 years ago from the agricultural society to the industrial society. But today, we speak about the transition into what I would call the intelligent age. And I did something maybe unusual. I took ChatGPT and I had a long discussion with ChatGPT, with my pot, if I may say so, to see how this new era will look like. And finally, I had about 20 pages of text. And I asked ChatGPT, summarize the text and tell me now, based on our discussion, how will the new era, the intelligent era, look like? And I read you the text. Envisioning a future propelled by the technologies of the fourth industrial revolution, we see a new dawn of human civilization, one that harmonizes technology.
Right, say we see a new dawn, all right, and I can't really hear it on my end. Lord willing, you can hear it in the lesson, but he said see a new dawn, all right, basically a new age, you see, in which they're getting ready to usher in, all right, starting with making the C-HIP mandatory, man, all right. We can see that they're getting ready to go forward because you got this devil proclaiming that the fourth industrial revolution, the intelligent era, has begun. All right. Well, you see AI, all right, ChatGPT, the AI generated images and voice messages. OK, this is all going to be a part of the new system. OK, the B system. All right. With the implementation of the Karakma being made mandatory, man. You see?
With the deepest needs and aspirations of humanity. This vision unfolds within a society where artificial intelligence, robotics, the Internet of the Things, 3D printing, genetic engineering, quantum computing become the foundations of our daily life.
Right, which he ended right there, right? But one of the last things he said was genetic engineering will become a daily foundation in our lives, man. All right, in which you got to think about the code words and buzzwords that these devils use. All right, in which we are on it, man. All right, we are on it. You see, we know what they're saying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, through the spirit of prophecy, man. You see, because the time's coming, all right, that everyone who's saying the M.O.T.B, all right, is not the M.O.T.B, or that is something else, all right, these men are getting ready to be made liars, man, all right, they to be ready to be made, all right, false prophets, man, all right, and they're going to backtrack their steps because we can clearly see what's getting ready to happen. All right. Now, I believe they turned the comments off. All right. Or whatever happened with it, but I'm pretty much finished with that. All right. Now, I went into this a while back, but it's been a while since I went into the fourth industrial revolution. Right. But I went into, I believe the last time I didn't get this part on which the 4 industrial revolutions were. Okay, I believe this was maybe a year ago, if not longer than that. But it says, what are the 4 industrial revolutions? The first industrial revolution was coal in 1765. All right, the use of coal to power trains and different things of that nature. Okay, and Salakia for the background noise. And the second industrial revolution was gas in 1870. All right, you can see the effects, the things, we still use gas-powered cars and vehicles and planes. A lot of things use gas, man. All right, nothing pretty much uses coal anymore. All right, now the third industrial revolution, what you have is the electronics and nuclear. All right, what you had the ICBM, the nuclear missiles. All right, the radiation, the radioactive, all right, chemicals being created. All right, it shows you these guys are mad scientists, man. All right, it's in electronics. All right, the spyware. All right, with these computers, these phones. Okay, which was considered the third industrial revolution, right? In which, keep in mind, all right, you have one day all about 100 years apart, roughly. Okay, all about 100 years apart. You see, well, it says the fourth industrial revolution. It says the internet and renewable energy in 2000. Right now, I had looked up the fourth industrial revolution itself, in which they call it 4IR. 4, the number 4IR. It said industry 4.0 is a buzzword, right? But let me jump down. I believe I clicked on this one because there's a couple things that they have changed around with this definition. All right, when you go into the supposed to be talking about the internet of bodies, the internet of things, all right, and how everything will be linked together. You see, no, that's not it. Salakia, bear with me 1 second. And like I said, Salakia for the background noise. We're getting ready to pull up at the crib, so. Right, so it says Industry 4.0, also called the Fourth Industrial Revolution, or 4IR, is the next phase in the digitization of the manufacturing sector, driven by disruptive trends, including the rise of data and connectivity, analytics, and human-machine interaction, okay, and improvements in robotics, right? But that's the point, okay? The Fourth Industrial Revolution pretty much merging man, all right, with technology. And what better way to do that than to start implementing the M.O.T.B, all right, which is the Caragua known as the CHIP, the RFID CHIP, all right, also known as the berry chip, okay, in which there's going to be one that'll be inserted to the mass majority of the people's right hand, hand, all right, and there'll be another one that can be inserted into the forehead, all right, which is your metapod, all right, and this is what this fourth industrial revolution is all about. This is what this guy Cotton Swab was talking about, man. All right, and these things are shortly getting ready to come to pass, right? Now I brought out to you that each of these industrial revolutions was roughly 100 years apart, okay? But what we have here, we at about the 50-year mark, okay? But according to Revelations 12:12, we know that the devil, all right, the so-called white man, is going to come down with great wrath because he know it that he had a short time, all right? And we know according to Job 14 that he has a bound that he cannot pass, okay? So he's going to exponentially speed up his plans, man, his scheme, you see, because he knows that he has a set expiration date, man, you see. Now, that was another point I wanted to make. Kind of lost my train of thought on it, but you know, we can clearly see that this devil is getting ready to go down, man. All right, now I'm gonna start off as a book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you." Okay, and that's the point, man. There's no need, all right, if we watching, all right, and praying and staying sober and focused, there's no need that this epistle that Paul wrote to the church of Thessalonica, all right, there's no need that to write to warn, continue to warn the brethren, all right, because we are watching. You see, we're on our watch, which is why there's no need that I write unto you, because as it's going to say in verse 2, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night, all right? And we know that these things can happen at the changing of a guard, the spur of a moment, all right? We are just one, all right, what you call a T attack or a false flag or PDMIC, all right? Because I got to really talk like this because for some reason they just like to strike my page, man, when I go into the information of different things, all right? But, you know, we just one little incident, quote unquote, away from all of these things coming to pass, man. All right, we have the border crisis, the migrant crisis. All right, well, you already have this guy Trump talking about when he gets back into the office, he's going to deport all of those, and you know, which is can't further much be another tool for them to use and say, hey, well, you need to take this chip, all right, so that we know or we can verify who you are. You see, it's a mountain of things that they can do in order to bring forth this CHIP, man, all right, to make it mandatory, you see? And we know these things, man. Now, you see, this is the ones I had bookmarked, you know, but I just wanted to start off with that Thessalonians, okay? Because it's imperative that, you know, we just stay sober and stay on our watch because things are moving, all right? As this guy has deemed that the fourth industrial revolution has begun, all right? So they're getting ready to go with their move, man, all right? Now, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and I'll start at verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that son of man, and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, Salakia. All right, and that falling away was us going off, all right, from the laws, statutes, commandments, all right, the diaspora, us being scattered throughout the four winds, man, all right, us falling away from our power, okay, but this was all so that the man of sin can be revealed, all right, the son of perdition, You see? So that it can be put there out in the open, man. All right? Verse 4 says, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worship, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. You see? Because these devils have a godlike complex, man. All right? They want to be the Most High, which is their whole reason for going forward with this system. All right? As brothers, myself, go into countless times, man. You see? He opposes, he's contrary, he's against the Most High. All right? He wants to take away the mark that the Most High has given him. All right? He wants to institute his own mark. All right? His own badge of servitude, man. You see? This is what this devil, he's telling you out of his mouth that this is what he's getting ready to do. Verse 5, it says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. You see, and he's being revealed now. All right. Through what? The whistleblowers, all right, the men of the Lord chiefly, the prophets that's out on the highways and byways, starting with the apostles on down, that has been telling you for years, man, that, this man, his society is going down. All right, but before he goes down, he's going to have a last hoorah, and he's going to push forward this mandatory charagma, all right, and he's going to want to put a CHIP in all of the people, man. You see? The apostles been saying this for years, man, before I was born, man. That's crazy, you see? But that's when Ezekiel 33 and 33 is going to come into play, man. All right? But by this man being revealed, it's going to make it harder, all right, for this devil to go forth with his plans, you see? Which is going to lead to, like I quoted, the Revelation 12 and 12. But the days have to be shortened, okay, for the elect's sake. This Matthew 24 and 22. It says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened, man. All right, and this is what the Lord has to do, all right, in order for the elect to be saved. Because if the days wasn't shortened, Yahushua wouldn't have anybody to come back and deliver, man. You see, if this thing was to go on to actually get to 2030, all right, 20, what was it, 20, it would be roughly 2070, all right. As I quoted, if I said earlier, these industrial revolutions occur every 100 years, so-called, but they already have their agenda, which is 2030. All right, they want to have this thing completed by 2030. You see, but the Lord is going to shorten the days so that they can go forth and fill this thing before then. All right, we could get the hell on out of here. All right, because it says for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened, man. You see. And Lord will, it's sooner rather than later, man. All right. Which is why we want you to go with your move, E. You see? So we can get the hell up out of here, man. All right. And I ended off, all right, is Revelations 13 and 16. It says, and I'll give 15. It says, he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Because if you don't get down with this society, all right, which is why I quoted that Revelations 12 and 12, the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, all right, and that's anger, all right, fierceness, okay? Because if you don't want to get down with this system, it says, and cause that as many that would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you don't want to get down with their charagma, all right, this new system that they're getting ready to implement, all right, then they just going to put you to death, man. Okay? And you better believe the prophets and the teachers that's on the highways and byways, all right, as well as the believers, those who subscribe, those who know that Israelites, those who watch the videos, you already marked on the list, man. Because they already know we're not getting down with this new system. You see? We fear the Lord. We don't fear you. All right? Now this verse 16, it says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You see? And this is where all things are leading to. All right? You can add in your 15-minute cities. All right? Your what's the new glasses or goggles that Apple just came out with? The Vision Pros. All right? The metaverse. You can go ahead and add all of those things in there. All right? But this is the main prophecy that has to come to pass, man. Okay? The mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. You see? Ushering in their fourth industrial revolution, man. All right? Now, I believe that's pretty much it. You know, I made the point. Lord will, it was edifying, straight to the point. You know, and just continue to be circumspect and continue to watch, man, because things are getting ready to happen quickly, real soon. All right, with everything that's going on. So, Alvarado Zades was edifying. Till next time, I